What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you're doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well, and I'm here to do another ABC mashup for you guys. Please be sure to like this video. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99. You know what I'm gonna say. Get into my favorite app, which is Feature Points. All you do is use my referral link down below. Start playing the games, accumulating the points, and then you cash them in for like PayPal credit, Amazon gift cards, Starbucks gift cards. It's the holiday season now, okay? So don't sleep. I'm trying to put y'all on. You know what I'm saying? If you missed any of my videos this week, make sure to get into my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. My haul number 71, I have a huge giveaway, so make sure you check that out and enter for it. And there's no Bad Girls Club review for this week. The cable man had to come and swap out my DVR and the hard drive and everything because all of my shows were skipping. Once he did that, everything was erased. So I now have to reschedule my shows, and child, I didn't find it online or nothing like that. I know I can do that, but I just missed it. And I hate to put up videos super late. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. If you want to skip straight to the ABC mashup, it's okay. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into this What You Say happened now. Everybody and their mama been talking about Kim Kardashian's glazed up ass. Yesterday we saw ass, titties, a cha-cha, everything on the cover of the winter edition of Paper magazine. When I first saw this picture, I was on Twitter and I thought this was a parody. I was like, who in the world got Kim's ass like that? What happened? What did they do? This was really her ass. I'm sitting here like, oh my gee, I can't believe they glazed this up like two Krispy Kreme hot nails. I wasn't prepared for it. I was sitting here like, she really just stood up there and said, yeah, I'm ready to go. Take my picture. Oh, y'all want to see everything? Here you go. What the hell, Kim? But then I had to think about this. I was like, myself said, what, girl? I was like, girl, are you shocked that Kim had her titties, ass, and cha-cha on display? I said, absolutely not. Everybody and their mama done seen it already. Auntie Kim Kardashian and this magazine are trying to stay relevant and on top. Everything in this entertainment business is planned to a T. I wonder what Kim and her mother were talking about. I wonder, was she like, Kim, I really think this time you should just show your whole ass, but this time I think it should be glazed and you should get a good check for this. I think this would be wonderful. Mom, I don't know. Girl, you should do this. Kimberly, we're going to do it. I'm going to call him and tell him, yes, Kim is going to show her ass. All of it. Oh yeah, she agreed to her cha-cha and her tits too. Yeah. For me, if I were Kim, would I frame this, put it on the wall for everybody to see like the Vogue cover or whatever shoot she did? I just put this to the side, and whenever little North asked about it, Mommy, what's your ass doing up there? Well, baby, this was a time in my life when Mama was real hot, okay? And I had to stay on top, literally. So this is the picture. Yes, and this was the inside cover that we did. These were the outtakes. There you go, because your ass is everywhere. Oh, I ain't surprised, and why is the rest of America shocked? Kim, we done seen all your assets anyway. Dun-dun-dun. Were you shocked that you saw Kim's glazed ass on the cover of a magazine? Or were you like, okay, girl, do that? Now, personally, for me, if my ass looked like that, would I have it on display? I don't know. I normally get into Hollywood Divas on my Bad Girls Club reviews, but since I'm not doing a review for this week, I wanted to get into it for this video. Hollywood Divas is on TV1. I love the show. Why? Because it's so damn messy. Paula and Tommy, aka her husband Forrest, they got jobs. He got a gig writing for this little film, and she has a gig on a pilot. Started from the bottom, now we're here. I was rooting for them. Forrest, oh my God. To us, Forrest, we have jobs, Forrest. I was so proud of them for getting jobs. And then I wanted to just slap Paula and say, Paula, don't nobody want Forrest ass? Don't nobody. Oh, Golden, you want my husband, Golden. Yes, you do. You want Forrest. You do. Don't matter what is this. Golden was everything to me this episode when she says me wanting Forrest. Honey, that is laughable. Oh my God. You know what? I like men who have jobs. I like men who work. Ew. This is what I'm trying to figure out this whole episode. How Countess was like, yeah, I got surgery. I'm full body lipo, but I'm gonna be there. They're gonna bring me in on the stretcher, but I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna know my lines. Oh yes, yes, honey. I was like, Countess, sweetie, I love you, Countess. Dang, mama, I have loved you since you were Kim from Moesha, baby girl. All I could get in my head was when she was laying down right after surgery, and she was like, I'm okay. I'm good, right? No, you're not, sweet. You can't do that, Sugarfoot. What are you doing? I want to know down below, what do you guys think of Hollywood Divas? Let's go ahead and get into this ABC mashup. Honey, Grey's Anatomy. Ooh! The female Dr. Shepard, she is cornered in front of all of the staff because the girl was like, you not doing surgery on my mama, boo-boo. You used to be an addict. Ain't nobody got time for this. Are you safe? Are you clean? They found you with your damn boyfriend. What you doing, girl? And I was like, oh my God, is this a breach of privacy? Owen is even looking at Derek like, why didn't you tell me your sister was shooting up? Is this bitch crazy? How many surgeries she done did? We ain't got time for this. We just got everything straight after the plane crash. Christina gone. I'm stressed. Arizona, she got a huge surgery, right? So everybody looking for Dr. Harmon. They like, paging Dr. Harmon, where your ass at? She ain't nowhere to be found. I was even thinking, oh my God, can Arizona do this by herself? Arizona, she ends up doing it, thinking on her feet. I was like, yes, girl. She had Karev come in and help her. She could save the baby, but she could not save the mother. Dr. Bailey had a teaching moment with Karev's girlfriend. Child, I never learned her name because I just didn't. I always love seeing Dr. Bailey though. Meredith and Pierce, they're coming together. There was another come to Jesus moment with some of the cast members. They talk about George. Y'all know the old days. I love me some George. They put their glasses up for O'Malley, and then Arizona come in, and everybody, including myself, is like, girl, what you doing here? Hey, there are some nuggets in Grey's Anatomy if you really, really watch. And the nuggets that I took away, y'all know me, I'm such a sap for those type of things, was trusting your instincts and yourself. That's what Bailey was teaching baby girl Karev's girlfriend. And also embracing the surprises of life. That is what Shepard was telling, who was he telling it to? Dr. Avery. The next episode for the winter finale, something going on with Jackson and April's baby. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to be roses and watermelon Slurpees. I knew it. It's time for scandal. Are we gladiators or are we bitches? We only have one more episode until the winter finale is next week. I'm sad. Jake done came in knowing that he a boss, and he's like, you will refer to me as Captain Ballard. I felt like I was watching Captain Phillips. I am the captain now. Jake, sit down somewhere and get you some hydrocortisone cream for that eye. Something's going on. But he was turning me on a little bit. I was like, aye, sir. Okay. Hey, Jake. Fitz ain't going out like no sucker though. He was like, I will call you what I want to call you. It was the battle of the phalluses. I was like, this is great. I will say Jake got the juice though. The client for this episode was really, really interesting. The client turned out to be Elizabeth, the asshole. Somebody's bugging her phone. We all know bugging the phone is Cyrus, but she don't know that. She knows she a bitch. She know it. And she's fine with it. She's like, you know what? I didn't get this seat by being nice and baking cookies, honey. You gonna help me or what? Special effects done blew up the vice president's car. Pappy Pope, he wanna have dinner like didn't nothing happen with Liv the other night. Jake, it's not family. These boys are not family. After the spoils are over, you are dust, Olivia. I am all you have, Olivia. So, how about dinner later? I'm sitting there like, how your daddy just gonna read you like that? Billy, she got a new blowout just for her man, the vice president. She ain't seen him for a minute because, you know, she was in her Ugg boots eating chicken fingers and onion rings. So she ain't have time. But she come to see him. She like, oh my God, boo, oh my God. That sex scene, though, I was like, oh, I need a sour neon worm for that one. Oh my God. What? Jake is talking about all these files that he has on hand, so they need to get the files in a legal way. So they have to hit up good old David. He's like, okay. Fizz want that good, and Liv like, I don't know what to do. She like so indecisive, and I'm like, girl, pick one. But I understand. Girl, Liv, we done all been there, girl. Olivia has some decisions to make. Is she going to help her friend Cyrus, or is she going to help the dirty bitch Elizabeth? I loves me some Huck. There were some photos, some Olin Mills winter photos that Cyrus and Michael were taking. Olivia makes her decision, and she ends up telling Elizabeth, girl, it was just a little virus on your computer. We done fixed the girl. It's all good, girl. Michael comes to see Cyrus, and Cyrus goes right on in, honey. Literally. That scene, though, I was like, oh. Next thing we see is Olivia talking to her daddy, and she's like, she know how to reel him in. She knew that she was the missing shiny ornament. She knew that she was it. Millie has a moment with her side boo, the vice president, and I thought she was gonna play some Jodeci Stay. Thank you. She ends up telling him, oh my God, I need you, because Fitz ain't giving me none. How ironic is this? The hoe, AKA Michael, was the mole, but he ended up really caring at the end. I was like, oh. sorry, she would have had a real lover. Oh snap, the vice president just went on over to Elizabeth's house and they ended up getting it on. I was sitting here like, oh my God, vice president, you had your special nugget of love in everyone. Right after in the van with Quinn and Huck, it was so intense. And then little Javi, he saw it. Child, I would have ran too. I'd have been like, oh my God, my daddy crazy. I ain't got time for this. I just wanted a nutty buddy. I'm really thinking that Daddy Pope is having a come to Jesus moment with Olivia. They were sitting there. He was like, you know what? I could have done better. I could have tried harder, Olivia. But you know what? I know what your sorry ass is up to. You got all these people outside wanting to kill me, but they getting killed. I was like, pop, pop, pop. I was like, oh my God. He was like, you have forsaken me, Olivia. The files were gone, honey. David, everybody just looking through the files like these bitches is blank. Oh my God. How is this? Daddy Pope, you are on your own. And he walk out that bitch and that's it. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, Rowan, you done blew it up. You done blew it up. That was a good episode, honey. I was sitting there like, oh my God. Next up, honey, was How to Get Away with Murder. I was gonna say, you know what? I was even on Twitter. I was live tweeting with y'all. And I said, you know what? Do y'all feel like when you watch How to Get Away with Murder, you gotta watch it again the next day? The scandal done took your soul out of your body. That's how I felt. But then How to Get Away with Murder done sucked me in. And I ended up watching it. So y'all know the body was exhumed. And we figured out that baby girl was pregnant on last episode. So we still trying to figure out, is it Sam's baby? Who done killed Sam? Of course, we go back in time and we see that Rebecca and the dead girl were drug buddies. They just did lines together, laughing and giggling. And then dead girl starts telling Rebecca, you know what? I'm sleeping with a married man. Rebecca is working with Annalise's ex-boo Nate too. I'm like, oh shit. The case for this episode was juicy, okay? So you got this nice little family. We think they have a nanny, but the nanny is dead, honey. Oh, the husband was sleeping with the nanny, okay? And the son was sleeping with the nanny too. But they figure it out because they have a disease. Both of them have it. They got to get a prescription for it. Oh my God, it was crazy. But the husband wasn't dependent on the wife. So it was the husband's fault. And he ended up telling Annalise on the stand. I was like, oh shit. These husbands ain't loyal. No, they ain't. Shout out to Lynn Whitfield playing the crazy mother-in-law. You know, she always played them crazy-ass characters. But you really gonna slap your future mother-in-law? Lynn said, hold up, bitch. I knew you was crazy. Sign that prenup, heifer. Oh my God. Oh my God. I knew something was going on with Sam and the assistant, Bonnie. I knew it because Bonnie, she would look at him a little too hard. I was like, oh snap. I knew something was going on. Bonnie tried to tell Annalise. She was on her knees. She was like, Massa, please. Please let me stay in the house, Master. Annalise said, bye, bish. You are gone. Ejected from the game. Next week, we finally get to see who killed Sam. I don't know who it could be. I think it might be Bonnie or it might be Nate. Shoot, Annalise might have killed him. I don't know who killed him, but down below in the comments, please let me know, who do you think killed Sam? Are you a fan of Scandal? What do you think about Kim Kardashian showing her ass on Paper Magazine? Let's talk about this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless.